My name is Gift Awino, and this is my story. I joined Bishop Linus Okok Girls back in 2019. I was called to the school, and I loved it at the beginning. But one thing that I found challenging, it was a Catholic school, and I couldn't do what? And I couldn't cope with the school regulations. There were a lot of requirements that were needed from us students. We were required to go for mass every morning from 6 and then come back to class. Then it was compulsory for us to have the rosary and know all that it required. But I saw that as an idol, an idol worship, because it is like something that has been made in an image in the form of Christ. So we are to bow to it every day and kiss it and all those. And we as Adventists, we were given a chance to pray every morning on Sabbath from 7 to 8, and we couldn't pass even with 1 minute. And then here is the saddest part of it. We had an elder from Oriang HDA who would come and fellowship with us, but it was the end of the quarter and he came with the Holy Communion. But to our disheartening surprise, the sorry for that. To our disheartening surprise, our senior teacher poured all the Holy Communion and sent away the elder never to come back again. And that made me feel so bad. And I never loved the school. I forced my mom to get me out of the school. It wasn't easy because my class teacher refused that I couldn't go out of the school. He told the principal not to sign the transfer form for me, so, because I was one of the best students in his class. It was challenging. My mom came and forced the principal, saying that she couldn't leave the school without her child with her. Then I was taken to the next school, that is Ambassador Pamela Mboya Girls High School, where it wasn't a school. It wasn't sponsored with any church. It was a DB school. So there was a freedom of free worship. You could worship everywhere, but on Sunday, it was a must that everyone could attend the CU session. So during the first time of those weeks, I coped up well because HDS were given a chance to go to worship, that is from 10 to 1. And then in the afternoon, we could sing and do our things. But I still didn't see it as a good thing because we never given the Sabbath its priority. Then there came Corona and we were forced to go back home. When we came back for another session, it was now the hardest part because all things were to be squeezed and everything were to be in place so that we could go well with the semester. Yes, to go on with the term. So the academic teacher said that we will start doing our exams on weekends. That is chemistry and biology on Saturday, then maths and physics on Sunday. But it was so hard for me to take exams on Saturday because back in primary, I was also taught that Sabbath is a holy day that we should rest and have time with our Lord. But here it was so hard for me to do exams on Sabbath. So I waited until the time our chemistry teacher came out with the papers to give to us. Then I approached her and told her I couldn't take exams on Sabbath because I'm Adventist. There is where everything started. I was told a lot of sad stories. I was told that how could I do exams on Sabbath? Yet we have other students who are Adventists. So I saw myself perfect more than others that I couldn't take exams on Saturday. I never bothered to talk to her. I left her because I knew I had explained myself. She came and give people exams. I sat on my locker because I had nowhere to go. I had nowhere to go by that time. Everyone was in class. So I sat and never did the paper. I never opened even the paper. So when she came to me to collect the paper, when the time was up, they found I had not written even a single thing in the paper. She found I wrote nothing in the paper. Then she went and told the principal how stubborn I was. And one thing, when I came to campus, I realized and I had a sermon about me, the sermon. So that day, I was the sermon that particular Sabbath. The principal talked and said many things about this girl, but she never knew who the girl was. She said how that girl claims to be a staunch Adventist more than others. She said that that was a cult and no student should sit close to me. I was supposed to be left alone, and not even a teacher could come to me, close to me, or ask me anything because they saw me as, they took me as an outcast. And after the Sabbath, my parent was called to school so that I could explain to her what I did in school. I went there confidently and told them what it took me to come up with the reason of not doing an exams on Sabbath. So the principal saw me as a very tough-headed girl. My mom also didn't say anything because she wasn't disappointed, but she was happy because her daughter had done the right thing, not because she told me not to, but she was happy seeing me in that state, standing, being firm for my Lord. Our patron came and was given a chance to talk before my parent and before the principal. These are her words. She said she was a daughter to an elder. She studied in a Catholic school. She managed to do exams on Saturday. Then here she was. She is a teacher of mathematics and again a patron to an Adventist. So she told me all these stories and told me, so who am I to deny? So she asked me, who am I to deny taking exams on Sabbath? That I was just the same as other students, and even she is an elder to me, and she did all those, and she serves as an example to us. So I never bothered much to ask her a lot of questions. I decided to keep quiet because I never wanted a lot of controversial issues coming between me and the teachers and how they will perceive me. So all that was done, and my parent was told to come the next time so that she will take me away from the school. My parents tried hard to go to the education. She tried that and went to the county educational director, but all her effort was in vain. Then during the process when I was still in the school, I managed to talk to my mathematics and physics teacher. They all encouraged me and told me that, Gift, you're a bright student and You are almost, you may be the best in Ambassador Pamela Boyagal if you do exams on Sabbath, but still I couldn't break that commandment because I knew what it was to do work on Sabbath. So I told them I couldn't do. Yes, so because of my stand of not doing exams on Sabbath, I was chased out of that school. I was told to take all my belongings, anything that belonged to me, and walk out of the school. So that is how I was sent away from Ambassador Pamela Boya Girls High School. In Form 3, my mom managed to get a chance at Sironga Girls High School, that is in Nyamira County. I studied there for Form 3 and Form 4. And one thing that got me excited about the school, it was an Adventist school. I managed to do my KCSE in that school, and right now I'm a student at Zitech University taking computer science. That is my story.